Afternoon up your well, just doing a quick one. I thought I'd get a vegan food update out the way and then talk about a few things and get moving. I've got a spare 10 minutes sort of thing, which is to take longer than that because it's me, isn't it? Waffle. Right, let's go through the food first. I actually, I went to Sainsbury's and had a meal deal from there. Plant Pioneers, no pigs under blankets. Sainsbury's, and then they did that Christmas card. I just thought about that. Yeah, I'm glad they, that was really nice, to be honest with you. Really, really nice. No pigs under blankets. Get it while it's there. Give it an 8 out of 10. I went to, right, 8 out of 10. Let's go through the things first and then we'll talk about other stuff. Future, love it. Seem to buy it every time. Future tuna, give that, I'm going to give that 8 out of 10. Oomph kebab, just cooked it up to get out the freezer basically because I'm never getting around to it. I'm not using bitters. Talk about this. I'm going to give that 6 out of 10 now. I've kind of gone off, but we'll talk about maybe not Oomp's fault. But the best thing Oomph ever did was that sourdough pizza, which they don't do anymore. They had it stopped doing it during lockdown. Knickknacks, which were vegan by ingredients. 6 out of 10. I got them because they're part of the meal deal. So, always lean over and do this. Go through the things quickly. Sorry, let's get through. Plant Chef prawn flavoured crackers. Love them. Sick and tired of paying over the odds at £1.10. It's only 10 pence, but why should we have? That's 10% more than what? Get the whinges straight in. Why are we paying 10% more? But that's way. Oh, look at that! I'm so good at doing this. They were on offer. Green lemon and pink peppercorn. 7 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. 7's too generous. Right, get this up here. There's not a lot of this stuff to go through, to be honest. I'm going to go into a few other bits. I got them from Aldi. Rich tea biscuits. I'll tell you what. You can't go wrong with Rich tea. All the sheep at Fars, love them. All of them. Amos. All of them. Love them. But the Aldi ones, I think they're cooked slightly longer than the rest. So they're like bullets. They're like bricks. So I'm going to give them 5 out of 10, which I'll tell you now, I give the Tesco 7, because they are like bricks. Innocent boat from the blue. It's my meal deal. Was that the knickknacks and the sandwich from Sainsbury's and boat from the blue? 6.5 out of 10. The Actileaf blueberry flavoured yogurt from Aldi last week. Dirt cheap. I'm going to give that 8 out of 10 because it tasted great. It was great. And then, you can't knock it. 8 out of 10. And that's one of the few things that Aldi, that they're really good on. The Aldi are good. Our Aldi are limited to what we have stock. I see other people do videos on there for what I got from Aldi, and I'm jealous, to be honest. Wish we had an Erin's food. Sainsbury's is always the same. It's the same quantity, but Sainsbury's is a lot more expensive. And people saying Tesco's fine, Tesco's expensive. Everyone's gone up, haven't they? Everyone's gone up. But I tend to do my mainstay at Tesco's. I'm going to go to Waitrose. Let's go off on the tangent now. I'm going to go to Waitrose. I want to try those steaks. Don't even know what they're called. Don't go to Waitrose enough. I've seen them advertised. I'm going to pop and get some, see what they're like. But let's get on to other. Biotiville Guttel for oat caviar cherry flavour. It was on offer for £2, but I won't be buying it again. It's as simple as that. I'm going to give that straight down the middle, 5 out of 10. Some people will love it, find it useful. Wasn't for me. 5 out of 10. Moroccan style meat tagine kit. Do you know what? I had some meatballs that needed using up. And I had some, this comes with couscous, the spices and the sauce. It's a bit expensive, but it's a really good thing. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. It made it. I went for Lebanese food in Oxford. Fantastic. And, sorry, it's fantastic. So, the restaurant in Oxford, sorry. And I had a beautiful tagine of chickpea and aubergine. And I've been really lucky with my aubergine meals lately, especially after the Thai Emerald in Cheltenham did the aubergine. But it inspired me to get Lebanese, but they didn't have any, they sold out, ironically, but they had this one. So I picked this one up for the Moroccan. Really good. 8 out of 10. Plant Chef chicken 3 pieces, like the beef. I'll give them solid 9s now, I think, to be honest. They're one or the other. Staples. I love them. These are a great thing for Christmas. Plant Chef 30 pork meat-free sausage rolls. They're $2.15 now. Used to be £2. I'm telling you these things because people are saying Tesco's expensive. That's gone up quite a bit, hasn't it? 7.5% it's gone up. Sorry, my thing's going off, but I'll do this. So they're great for the freezer. Give them this time of year 9 out of 10. They will go down a little bit next year because of relevance. They're the meatballs that I had to use at the Plant Chef ones. They were good with the tagine. They were great. They were ideal. 8 out of 10. Marks and Spencer's roasted red pepper hummus. Now, a lot of the things, if you're thinking, why you're only doing the I tend to, because I only get 2 or 3 pieces when I go to like Marks and Spencer or Waitrose. I don't seem to film it, but I do my main film. So if it's a Tesco thing, you'd have seen me do I've bought this is how much it costs and all that blah spiel. These come and you get 2 for whatever. But this one, the roasted red pepper hummus, and they do a hummus with extra virgin olive oil. It's lovely. So I'm going to give that 9 out of 10. But I don't give that enough. Plant Chef fish-free goujons. They're really nice. They're a good source of protein. Look at me going into. They're a good source of protein, but they're a fantastic price. Gram for 250 grams, and they're about 170. 170 and about 15 grams. No, 12 grams of protein. So brilliant. You know what I mean? Worth having. So that's the quick update on the food. I'm just getting it ready for recycling because I'm sad like that, and I get it all ready for doing. So please bear with me for 10 seconds while I crinkle a few things up. Make a bit of noise. Just recycling. The only thing that I can't recycle is that the sandwich wrapper, unfortunately, because it's got that film inside it, and you know that is a bit of work. So that's it. I'm getting myself ready. I do apologise for this. Let's go through a few things because I've been. It's getting near that wonderful time of the year which we call Christmas, which we all love. And obviously I want to try a few things as we're building up to Christmas. I'm looking forward to the gluttony of food that we all have over Christmas. I will do a video when I do the food bank camper, which I think it's got to be in about a week or so's time. So I've got to finish that off next week. I've got a few bits. I've got some of it. I'll get the rest this coming week. And I'll go through it. So, sorry, just getting myself in a better position because I'm terrible like this. I don't have ADHD, but I think as I'm getting older, I might become in ADHD. Still. So yeah, so I look forward to doing things about Christmas food hampers, my love you. Going to a few different things. Yeah, looking forward to Christmas. Let's do that New Year, New Me. It's not going to be it start now, won't it? It's already started. So I'm going to try and do. It's difficult doing the shorts videos when I have the same meal a few times now because it's been maybe 4 years in January since I've been vegan and 4 years in March since I started doing the video. So, you know, over that time, that's some meals, isn't it? Plus, well, I know it's more. Don't do the maths on me. 365 times 4. I know. You're doing the maths now. It's about 1,430 days or something like that. But yeah, rough guess. No, so I'm going to do that. So can you right, I'm going to go through a few things, not a tangent, because I keep going on like tangents, it's not a tangent. Up to Christmas, I'm going to do some idea. I'm going to show some videos on some things I've done, what I'm getting for presents, because the dog toys are made. I tried to get 90% of the dog toys made from recycled. Peggy's Irony is the one that isn't this year, but we'll go through that and do treats. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. I've got itchy nose. Go through, and so I'm going to try and start next year. My challenge is next year. I'm going to try and hit the ground running. I'm going to try and stick to for at least a month budget. I'm going to try and meal prep a bit more, but I'm running my freezer down so that I can stock it up with more relevant. Not necessarily stock it up with things from the. Right, next year already. I've started already, but I'm going to try and cut down on the process so you won't see the fake meat so much unless I make it myself. With the. Oh, please, I know what it is and I've got it in the cupboard, but my brain's. I'm not going to be buying so much processed stuff, to be honest. But yeah, if I buy tofu, I know it's processed and that, but I'm just trying to be practical about all this. So I'm going to go through a few things. I'll go through what I do at Christmas. I'll give a quick example at Christmas. I buy the shrine, I buy the labels, I have my own stamps, number of different ones, snowflake, bauble. I can go off on one, and there's another one there. And I've got various colours, which I'm not going to go into because I'm colourblind. I've got these. These actually belong to my daughter, but she lent to me and I never gave them her back last year. There's 2 there, but I can't. there's some more there. I've got loads of them. I've got about 7 or 8 different colours, 3 different stamps, maybe 4. And I buy, quick tip for you, I got them from Tiger, or Flying Tiger it's called now for some reason. And I got this one, but I got some others. I buy the garden twine usually, and I buy the wrapping paper, which I'll go through later on, from Hobbycraft, and it was on offer. It's rose, it's just plain. Being colourblind, I think it's brown paper, but I just like to keep it down a bit, you know. I've done one Christmas, and I kept newspapers one year and did it in newspapers. I tried to recycle, reuse, but when I buy the brown paper like that, I'm not giving the money for the commercialists and Christmas to the supermarkets. I'd rather spend it on the presents. I will go for a few of the presents, but some of them are completely impractical. One practical one is my daughter's, because she can do my hobby with me, my latest hobby. So up to Christmas, I'll be doing more about the food shops and what I'm getting, and a few of the meals before. Obviously, try and do a few over Christmas, and especially between Christmas and New Year. It's feast time, isn't it? Which will all put a bit of weight on, unfortunately. And then the New Year, I'm hoping not to be the same weight as I was at the beginning of this year. God, I hope I'm not. And then going into the New Year, going to build my momentum back up a bit. I've kind of gone down and stopped. I do my dog walking every day, but there'll be a few things I'm implementing, and please give me ideas on anything. If foods you think I should try, but just remember I'm allergic to nuts, so and peanuts, so nothing that way. If you've got any ideas of recommendations or places to go or things to try, please feel free to give them. I do eat 2 or 3 meals a day, and I don't film them all. I only do the main one. That was the snacks, really, to be honest. While I'm there, I went to Burger King yesterday in Bristol. We went there for a bit of Christmas. Went for the fix. We went there to go to some. We went to a farm garden centre which had a big range of Christmas decks and all that, and it's very commercialised and all that. They didn't have one thing in this particular garden centre that was vegan to eat, and they didn't have alternative milks to milk, so that was really interesting. So we just didn't eat or drink there. A few decorations, and that was it. Went to Bristol, went to Cabot Circus, I think it's called, and the queues were horrendous, but we went slightly outside to market, and there was a Burger King. And what I will say is I tried that burger. It was probably the King Whopper. I'll let you know what it was. But I want to get this right. Let's get this. I'm just getting this up on my phone. King vegan. It was big. I give it that, isn't she? Septal cookies. I had the plant-based Bacon King Double. It looked nothing like it did on the, it really didn't. It was awful, extra crap, but it didn't look nothing like it in any way whatsoever. The picture, I was actually there, and I was thinking, you understand why Michael Douglas in Falling Down got upset when he went to order the burger, you know what I mean? But on a burger front, it was okay. But I've never tried the McDonald's vegan burger. I've had the KFC vegan burger 3 times since it came out 2 or 3 years ago. And I was really excited when it came out. I had it was great. I had it was cold, and then I had it back 2-3 months ago because it was the only thing I could have in Tewkesbury, which I'm going to tonight. So I tried the big Burger King burger. You're going to say it's one. I went to a place that was ultra busy, and it felt like we were waiting eternity for it. And yeah, I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. It could easily be a 9. I'll try it again in the future, and I might upgrade it. The bacon they used was limp. It doesn't matter, but it was a burger and it was out. And it was, in comparison to other things, it was cheap and cheerful. So I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. We're getting to that. I keep going on the tangents. So obviously January is going to come up, so it can be everyone who's into the vegan and on YouTube going to be into that. Hopefully then my subscriber rate's there, but my hours watch aren't for the year. Hopefully we'll get there, and then, as I've always said, 6 months. First 6 months is for FARS. Every penny earned goes to FARS, so that would be nice to get that started early next year, to be honest with you. And then please give me your feedback. Does it have to all be food? I know I get some really positive comments on Peggy, and when I do Peggy, she's 19. She was 19 in August, the 19th, so she's, you know, she's not wrong for the world. And I've got Digby. And there are a few other dogs that you regularly see, like Jura and Tully, Marley. It's a little one. Do I do a bit more on the dogs? My Elf and Fitness, my goals. I'm going to do some challenges Elf-wise next year. If it's of absolutely no interest whatsoever, please say, and I'll try and keep it down. But I'm just trying to do it. The more I do on different things, the more I can keep doing things regular, if that makes sense. Because it's not the easiest thing in the world to come up with novel. Oh, and when I say that, if I do in the Elf side of things, I'm not going to use the process so much and everything else. Blah 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 blah. It means that I'm thinking of cooking meals, and you know, I might I'll give you an example. I've thought of this already, and someone else can do it. If you're going to do it, do it. I'm thinking of doing like a steak and cheese, using obviously a vegan alternative. So I make the vegan alternative meat. I might use the packet processed, yes, admittedly, and the cheese, which I will buy and processed. I get that, but then if I do it in a baguette, I'll make the baguette. Things like that. So I'll do that kind of length, and then I'll do other things like batch. I'm thinking of doing batch cooking. What do you think? Or a video on what's in my cupboards, which I need to get through my cupboards and declutter and then stock up, because it's one of the challenges I'm doing next year, which I'm not going to talk about. There's a number of things. If you've got any ideas, please give them. I read all your comments. I am sometimes very slow at responding. I do apologise. Sometimes I give you a thumbs up or a love out and I have not responded. But I will respond. It's just that I was doing a few this morning, and I was in the middle of a woods, in the middle of nowhere, and I just got a bit of signal. And it was the one where I did, I had Tully and Peggy this morning doing, Tully's the Ridgeback, who unfortunately is moving away early December. So I've had her since she's a pup, and it's going to be sad to see her go, but she's going off too far away. And but I was walking them in the woods because it was so windy and it was raining when I first got up on the hills. But there's different things. So dog walks. Maybe I'll do a video on a dog walk, but please let me know what you think, because obviously I don't want to lose subscribers, but you can't please everyone all the time. I appreciate that. So, you know, let me know your thoughts. They're all taken on board, honestly. So please, if you've got a thought, please give it. Ideas on things to try, challenge, anything. You've got an idea, you think, Ian, why don't you do this? If you've been a part of the group now, like Jane and Leslie from Canada, Jane Goodfell, Leslie, a few others, well, more than a few others. Some of you guys have been around for a very long time, and if you've got a vegan food, if you follow me and you've got a vegan channel, I do follow your channel. I may not always comment on it, and I know this is referring to one person in particular, but I do watch your videos and I always give them a thumbs up. So, and one of you was very prolific, and admiration to it, because you know you keep going, and that's the way it should be. You give me inspiration, so I watch your videos, and I don't, you know. And I went through that little. There were reasons for the lull, but I needed them for myself. And I'm not going to talking about the things that made me do that, because from back you know, you've noticed that the videos, and they're not as frequent as they were. I used to do a food meal every day, but you know, like I did one walking Peggy and Tully this morning, and then this is going to go out this evening, and then tomorrow's another day, isn't it? And I have got one video lined up, which is completely off the ball, but done this morning on the walk. And I'll probably put that as a short, because it's interesting to me, and you know, you can't hit it right all the time, can you? This is me doing the waffle as always, and I like it when you, I love the waffle and that, but you know, I don't like the sound of my own voice, to be honest with you, so I'm going to leave it here, I think. I'm going to nip off and do a few things before I do my last dog walk, and I'm going to see some Christmas lights in a Christmas market. See, it's a Sunday, and they're trailing them on in a village, it's not a village, it's a town, Tewkesbury tonight, so I'm going along to that just to see, and it'd be interesting to see if there's any vegan options at all, which don't involve alcohol, of course. And I know not all alcoholic beverages are vegan. Let's leave it there. If you've got this far, and you can stand my waffling and you haven't subscribed, please, it'd be awesome if you did, it helps. Feel free to leave a comment, please. If you've got this far, give it a thumbs up. I mean, come on, 19.5 minutes of your life you've spent on this, so just really appreciate it. Subscribing, thumbs up, awesome. Feel free to leave a comment, ideas, feedback. I appreciate it all, honestly. And you know, even if you're one of the ones negative, please, if you're one of the regulars and you see a negative, don't defend me. It's okay. Let them have their say when they do. You know, then certain times of the year it's more than others, but you know, appreciated. And I'm going to leave it there. So thank you for watching. Please take care and stay safe. Until the next one. Bye.